Hey Yogi, welcome to class. I'm Sandra and today I have a class designed for surfers. If you like the class, please remember to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel for more. Go ahead and grab a mat, get your space ready, and I will meet you right back here. Today we'll begin in child's pose at the back of the mat. So go ahead and bend your knees, spread them wide, slowly fold forward, bring the forehead towards the earth. Allow the hands to wrap around behind you. Take a moment to wiggle side to side. Adjust and find a position that feels comfortable, that feels beneficial for you. Close the eyes, begin to settle into this moment. Take a moment to scan your body. Notice where you're feeling tension, where you're feeling tightness, or where you're feeling open. Check in with the breath. Notice how it's entering and leaving your body at this moment. Check in with the mind. Notice what thoughts are flowing through today. Now begin to draw your attention to the breath. With the inhale, invite more air into the body. Fill the belly, allow it to massage your thighs, your hip flexors. Fill the ribs, allow them to expand, become wide. Fill the chest, allow the heart to come closer towards the earth. Exhale to release. Bring the belly button towards the spine. Hug the ribs in. Chest relaxes. And continue to breathe, filling up. Allow the breath to come in as a wave, lapping upon the shore. Allow the exhale to flow out of you like a wave retreating back into the ocean. Inhale to fill, exhale to release. Settle a bit more deeply into this moment. With the next breath, we'll reach the arms forward. Walk the fingertips forward as far as they'll go. Exhale to sink the chest deeply towards the earth. With the inhale, plant the hands firmly on the earth. Lift the hips from the heels. Curl the spine. Allow the hips to come forward. Begin to sink. Feel the heart come forward between the arms. And finally, lift the head up towards the sky. Press the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale to lift the hips. Allow them to sink back towards the heels. Come back to child's pose. Exhale. Inhale to come forward. Curl the spine. Tuck the tailbone. Then allow it to come down towards the earth. Allow the heart to pull forward in between the arms, shoulders away from the ears, crown of the head up. Exhale. Inhale to come back. Flow through this movement 3 more times, following the wave of your own breath, creating a wave with your body. Maybe pausing where it feels good, where you feel any sticky spots. Allow your body to flow. One more time. And we'll meet in child's pose. With the next inhale, peel the hips up off of the heels and come into a tabletop position. Fingers spread really wide, index fingers pointing forward. Take a moment to tuck the tailbone, tilt it up and down. Maybe drop the belly, drop the ribs towards the earth. Come through a few cat-cows. Find your center here. With the next inhale, reach the left arm forward, right leg back. Make sure your hips are in line with one another. Then exhale, knee to elbow, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Inhale to extend, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale to come in. One more time, inhale to extend. Hold at the top. Now, open the left arm out to the side. Go ahead and either keep that right leg lifted to the back, or if you want an additional challenge, open that up to the side as well. Then allow the foot to come to the earth. Open the left shoulder up towards the sky. Exhale, thread left arm underneath right. Open up right arm to the sky. Big breaths here. If you want an additional challenge, go ahead and begin to hover that right leg off the ground. Balance on the left knee and left shoulder. Exhale to release. Come through center. Open left arm up to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale back down. Thread left arm under right. Bring left shoulder to the earth. Right arm up to the sky. Go ahead and challenge yourself if you would like. Lift right leg off the earth. Press that left knee and shoulder into the ground. Exhale to release. Inhale, left arm to sky. Exhale, left arm to earth to meet the right. Left hand to earth to meet the right. Now, place the left toes onto the earth. Lift the knee. Begin to lift the right leg up into the sky. Come into a one-legged downward dog. Bring the left heel up off the ground. Really extend the right leg back behind you. Then bend the knee. Open the hip. Begin to draw circles in the air with the right knee. Come back to your wave breath. Allow it to fill you up as you inhale. Release deeply as you exhale. Change directions of your circles. Stay high on those left toes. Keep the left heel lifted. Next time your knee comes up, lengthen the leg. Then exhale, knee to chest. Place the foot in between the hands. Come into a lunge position. Now, begin to lengthen the right knee and fold with the breath. Again, create a wave with your breath, wave with your body. As you come down, really sink into the hips. Feel the left hip flexor stretching. As you lengthen, feel the right hamstring stretching. The next time you come down, bring the left knee to the earth, then lengthen right leg, come into a half split, fold forward. Exhale to bend the right knee, bring hips deeply towards the earth. Inhale to lengthen, forward fold. Exhale to bend, bring hips deeply towards earth. Take this movement a few more times at your own pace. When you're ready for stillness, we'll meet in that half split. Hips directly over the left knee. Lift the right toes up towards the sky. Fold forward. Experiment with what it feels like to tilt the toes out. Tilt the toes in. Notice where you find that stickiness that needs release. Invite the wave breath back into the body. Allow that exhale, that retreating wave, to draw tension out as it flows through your body and out. With the next exhale, bend the knees, sink the hips. Now we'll open up into that left hamstring. Go ahead and bring the hands inside of the right foot to take it deeper. Come down onto the elbows. If you want to feel it more in the hamstring, less in the right hip, bend the left heel in towards the butt. Grab onto the foot with the right hand and sink the hips further. Exhale to release. Come back to your lunge. Hands framing the right foot. Lift the knee. Drop the left heel towards the earth. Inhale to open the left arm up towards the sky. Come into a side angle. Inhale here. Stretch fingertips away from one another. Then exhale. Bring the upper arm towards the ear. Bring the hand over towards the head, or over above the head. Big breaths here. Breathe into the left side body. Inhale, bring the arm back up towards the sky. Imagine you're grabbing onto an imaginary rope that's helping you come up into a warrior two. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale to lengthen the knee. Hinge forward at the hips. Come into your triangle pose. Bring the right arm down, left arm up. Imagine you're a big star. You're shooting starlight up through your left fingertips, down through your right fingertips. Your feet are anchored firmly into the earth. Inhale to come up. Point both fingertips towards the heart. Both toes, both feet towards the side of the mat. Arms wide out to the sides. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the back. Open up the chest. Inhale, chest to sky. Exhale, forward fold. Send the hips back. Send the crown of the head down towards the earth. And let the knuckles come down towards the ground behind you. Keep the hands interlaced. Try to press the heels of the hands towards one another. Big breaths here into the shoulders, into the hips. Allow yourself to release. Allow the breath to flow through you. Exhale to release the arms down towards the earth. Walk the hands back through the legs, fingertips pointing back. Allow the palms to anchor into the earth. Bend the elbows to deepen the fold. With the next inhale, walk the hands forward, come up to a flat back. Bring the heels in, bend the knees over the heels. Bring the hands up onto the knees, lengthen spine. Exhale, left shoulder in towards the center. Bring the gaze up, back behind you. Inhale through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale through center. Exhale to twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist. 3 more times at your own pace. Pause in any sticky spots, any moments that need a little more attention. Inhale, meet in center. Lengthen the knees, heel toes the feet a little closer together, still a little wider than hips distance apart. arms up to sky. Exhale to sink the hips down towards the earth, come into a yogi squat. Press the elbows into the knees, open the heart. Now you can either make this a deep stretch pose or an active pose. So if you want it to be a very, very deep stretch, focus on sending the sits bones down towards the earth, opening up the heart, pressing the knees firmly into the elbows or elbows firmly into the knees. If you want it more active, focus on engaging the quads and keeping the hips slightly lifted as you sit into this moment. With the next inhale, we're going to release the hands, swing them towards the front of the mat, drop the back knee, then exhale to come back. Come to the other side, hands down, drop the back knee, chest lifted, come through center, exhale to the front, come through center, exhale to the back, come through center, exhale to the front. Pause here, allow the hips to sink to the earth, allow that back knee, left knee to come onto the mat, then open up the foot so that it's in line with the knee. With the front leg, we'll do the same. We'll bring the knee parallel to the outer edge of the mat, and the quad, or not the quad, the shin parallel to the front edge of the mat. So we're in 2 figure 4s here. Now, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale to fold forward. You can stack one arm on top of the other. Rest the forehead down. Breathe into the right hip. Come back to your wave breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale to release. Inhale deeply. Exhale to release. 2 more breaths at your own pace. With the next inhale, slowly roll back up to seated. Bring the sole of the right foot in towards the left hip, and then swing that left foot over, or left leg over towards the front. Now you can either stay here with the left foot crossed over the right knee, or you can stack the knees on top of one another. These each create different sensations, so notice what feels better for you or what you want to work into and focus on that. I'm going to stack my knees, lengthen the spine. With the exhale, fold forward. Allow the elbows to come towards the earth. And then slowly, as you get deeper, begin to walk the hands out further. Allow the belly to rest on the thighs if that is accessible for you. Breathe into it. If you are here with your foot planted firmly on the ground, hug the knee in towards your chest. Maybe explore a twist. Notice what feels good in your body. We'll be here for 2 more breaths. With the next inhale, swing the arms behind you towards the right. Come up onto the feet and twist. You should be folding towards the back of the mat. Walk the hands forward a little to come into kind of like a wide-legged little downward dog. Bend the knees, lengthen into the spine. Walk the feet back and slowly sink down into your child's pose. Arms either stretched out forward or around the back, whatever feels better, more beneficial for you, whatever you would like to explore. Notice how your body's feeling. With the next breath, reach the fingertips forward, walk them forward as far as they'll go. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, sink the chest towards the earth. With the next inhale, begin to peel the hips up off the heels. Curl the spine, then slowly allow the hips to sink down towards the earth. Heart comes forward between the hands. Shoulders away from the ears. Finally, crown of the head lifts. Exhale if you haven't already. Then inhale to roll back. Tilt the tailbone up towards the sky, and then it slowly sinks down towards the heels. Last thing to come down is the head as you exhale. Inhale to come forward. Follow the wave of your own breath as you complete a few rounds of this movement. Feel free to pause in any sticky spots. Exhale to come back. 2 more times. With the next exhale, we will meet back in our child's pose briefly. Inhale to come to a tabletop position, knees directly under the hips, wrists directly under the shoulders, index fingers pointing forward, and your hands suction cupped to the earth. Inhale, reach right arm forward, left leg back. Take a moment here, really lengthen out, opposing sides of the body. Then exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to curl. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to curl. Inhale to lengthen. Hold here. Go ahead and reach the right arm out to the side. Left leg out to the side. Plant left foot firmly on the earth. Inhale, right arm up to sky. Exhale, thread right arm under left. Bring right shoulder to the earth. Inhale, bring left arm up to the sky. And if you want to challenge yourself, go ahead and hover that left foot up off the ground as you breathe. Invite the breath to come through your body like a wave, releasing any tension you have within you. Allow the foot to come back down towards the earth, hand to come back down towards the earth. Inhale, reach right arm to sky. Exhale to thread it through one more time. Shift the weight onto the right side of the body. Left arm to sky. If you want the challenge, lift the left leg. Big breaths here. Exhale to release. Left foot to earth. Plant the left hand firmly on earth. Reach right arm to sky. Exhale. Bring the right hand to meet the left. Bring the right toes to the earth. Lift the knee. Press yourself back into a downward dog. Reach the left leg to the sky. Keep the right heel lifted. Allow the knee to bend. Begin to draw circles in the air with the left leg. Invite the air to flow through your body like a wave, drawing out any tension, anything that needs release. Change the direction of the circles. The next time your knee comes through center, draw the knee in towards the chest. Plant the left foot firmly between the hands. Begin to lengthen the left leg and bend into it, in tune with your breath. Lengthen and fold. Find fluid motion, fluid breath. The next time you come down, allow the right knee to sink onto the earth, then lengthen into a half split. Fold, bend left knee, sink into the hips. Inhale to lengthen, forward fold. Exhale, bend left knee, sink into hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. And we will hold here, fold forward. Take a moment to explore this half split position. Notice if it feels good to tilt the toes out, tilt them in, play around with the placement of the hands. Maybe it feels good to place both hands to the outside of the left leg or both hands to the inside. Notice where your body is holding tension and where you can release it. Breathe into your release. Two more breaths here. Exhale to bend that right knee or left knee. Allow the hips to sink down towards the earth. Bring both hands to the inside of the left foot. Allow the elbows to come down towards the earth. Come into your deep runner's lunge. Again, if you want to focus more on the right hip flexor and quad, bend the right knee in towards, bend the right knee, bring the heel in towards the butt, and then swing the left arm back to meet the foot. Pull the foot into the bum, and sink the hips down towards the earth. Deep breaths. Allow the breath to send energy down into the hips and release. With the next exhale, release the foot. Come back up onto the hands. Allow the hands to frame the left knee. Drop the back heel. Inhale, reach right arm up towards the sky for a moment. Fingertips away from one another. Then allow the arm to come towards the head. Fingertips up overhead. Extend into the right side body. Breathe deeply into it. With the next breath, reach arm up towards the sky. Imagine you're grabbing onto an imaginary rope and come up into your warrior two. Big breaths here. Inhale to lengthen the leg. Hips hinge forward and the arm comes back down towards the earth to come into your triangle pose on your left side. Fingertips spread away from one another, shooting starlight down into the earth, up into the sky. Big breaths. Inhale to come up to center. Allow both feet to point towards the side of the mat. Extend the arms out to the sides. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, you'll twist towards the right. Fold forward, grab onto the right ankle with the left hand. Bend the elbow to pull into your twist. Reach that right hand up. Inhale to come through center. Exhale to the other side. Grab onto that ankle. Pull to twist. One more time to each side. Inhale through center. Exhale to twist. Inhale through center. Exhale to twist. Next time, inhale through center. Exhale to fold forward at the hips. Grab the big toes with the index and middle finger. Elbows up towards the sky. Tilt the sits bones up towards the sky. Crown of the head down towards the earth. Close the eyes. Begin to melt the crown of the head down towards the earth. Let it drip slowly. Allow the best breath to continue flowing through you like a wave. Let the heels sink out as the toes come in, as you bend more deeply. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale to release the toes. Bring the palms to the earth. Come up to a flat back. Inhale. Exhale, sink the hips down towards the left. Lift the right toes up. Sink into your hips. Take a moment to explore here. Notice what depth, what position gives the best moment, gives you the best stretch, gives you the best feeling. And then come to the other side. Take the next few breaths to explore as you shift side to side. Feel into your body. We'll meet in the center. Forward fold, heel toe, the feet towards one another until they're a little bit wider than hip distance. Grab onto opposite elbows, let yourself hang, let yourself melt. Slowly begin to sink the hips down towards the earth. Peel the head up, crown of the head towards the sky. Press elbows into knees. Now, if you want to explore something new here, you can stretch the shoulders. We'll bring the back of the hand behind the back and the elbow inside the knee. Notice how this feels on one side. You may need to shift the hips to one side to the other. And then if you want to take it deeper, bring the other hand behind the back, knee inside the elbow. Breathe into the shoulders. Engage the hips. Press firmly into the feet. 2 more breaths here. Exhale to release. Bring hands to heart. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale. We'll shift over towards the left. Drop the right knee. Hips pointing towards the back of the mat. Hands down. Inhale through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale through center. Exhale to the back. Inhale center. Exhale to the front. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Go ahead and drop the right knee onto the ground. Hips come to the earth. Bring the right shin parallel to the edge of the mat. Then we'll bring the left thigh parallel to the side of the mat and the left shin parallel to the front of the mat. We're in a figure 4 or 2 figure 4s here. Inhale, reach the hands up to the sky. Exhale to fold. Breathe into the hips here. With each breath, melting into the moment, finding release, finding smoothness. 2 more breaths here. With the next inhale, we'll roll up to seated. Bring the sole of the left foot in towards the right thigh. Then swing the right leg forward to the outside of the left. If you're staying here, hug the knee in, twist. If If you'd like to take it deeper, bring the right knee on top of the left. Sits bones planted firmly onto the earth. Go ahead and lengthen the spine with an inhale. Exhale to fold forward. Melt, drip into this moment. Use the breath as a wave flowing through your body to help you release. Allow yourself to soften. Two more breaths. With the next inhale, roll up through center. You'll walk your hands back behind you. Unstack the knees, plant the feet firmly on the earth, and slowly roll down onto the back. Arms down by your sides. Make sure you can graze the back of your heels. Feet should be about hips distance apart. Inhale, fill the belly, fill the ribs, fill the chest. Exhale, release. Tuck the tailbone. Begin to press the hips up towards the sky. Roll the shoulders under. Press the hips a little bit higher. With the next breath, begin to draw circles to the right, down, left, and up with the hips. Take it slow. Take it at your own pace. Notice what feels good. Allow your body to flow. And the next time you come up, pause, change direction. Keep that breath flowing in and out of the body. The next time you come up, pause, exhale, come all the way down slowly onto the back. Allow the knees to splay out. Bring the soles of the feet together. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. If your body needs any final movements before coming into rest, this is the time. Notice what your body needs. Give yourself a big thank you for dedicating this time to yourself. Feel free to rest here as long as you need. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope to practice with you again soon.